Hey guys, Dr. Frank here, founder of AddictionMindset Recovery Coaching, where we help people quit nicotine, THC, energy drinks, and a whole host of other addictions. In today's brief video, I want to talk about the mindset that you can use when approaching nicotine addiction or nicotine withdrawal for those first 3 months of quitting. And this is probably one of my most important videos, so let's jump right into it. If it helps, be sure to subscribe. I try and put out content constantly to help you with nicotine addiction and recovery from nicotine addiction or any substance or drug for that matter. So the mindset that surrounds nicotine withdrawal should be a very, very positive mindset. And I'm not just saying that, I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, I sincerely mean it. First things first, when it comes to quitting nicotine, we want to focus on the things that you're gaining back in life. Quitting nicotine isn't about what you're giving up because you're not giving anything up. If you truly loved nicotine as much as you thought you did, you wouldn't want to quit. The reason why you want to quit is because you actually hate, you despise this drug, and you despise what nicotine is doing to you. That's why you want to quit. You don't like what it's doing to your health mentally or physically. You don't like what it's doing to your finances. You don't like what it's doing to your relationships. You don't like what it's doing to your motivation or your drive. There's very good reasons, I'm sure, that you're watching this video. So I want you to develop a very, very positive outlook on quitting nicotine. Quitting nicotine is not about what you're giving up. It's about the things that you're going to gain back in life, both short-term and long-term. Short-term, think about the finances. Now, don't just think about the money that you're going to save. Yes, short-term, that's a good goal, but I want you to think more long-term. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to invest in a Roth IRA? Are you going to play around with stocks? Are you going to buy camera equipment and try and become a YouTube video influencer? What are you going to do? Short term, you're going to save that money and you're going to watch it grow. Long term, though, how are you going to invest that money? The one thing I don't recommend when it comes to quitting nicotine and the mindset is I'm going to quit nicotine, I'm going to save the money, and I'm going to go on a cruise. I'm going to buy a new car. Because then the moment you achieve that relatively short-term or mediocre-term goal, you're going to risk relapsing. Quitting nicotine isn't about getting to go on a dream cruise or a dream vacation. Yes, it's good to reward yourself, but that's not why you're quitting nicotine. We want to have more of a long-term outlook on your goals to quitting nicotine, especially the financial goals. Thing number 2, what are you going to gain back in the mindset of your relationships? Has your mental and physical health been in the gutter, and has that in fact taken a toll on your relationships? Do you have to repair relationships with your family, whether that be your mom, your dad, your siblings, or is this with a significant other, a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Long term, what is it you want to get out of these relationships, and in what ways did nicotine damage them? And now, in what ways are you excited to grow and further develop these relationships? If you're thinking of something specific, drop a comment below and let me know specifically what it is you're looking to achieve in the advancement of your relationships going forward. Now, we talked about finances, we talked about relationships, and then, of course, your mental and physical health. Physically, yes, we all want to quit nicotine, we want to quit vaping, we want to quit smoking to feel better. But the reality about feeling better is it's not that simple. If you've watched my other videos, which talk about the first 72 hours of quitting nicotine, the first 3 months, the first 3 days of quitting nicotine, you know you're not going to feel great right away. Because the reality about feeling better and feeling good is it's a day-to-day process and it takes effort from us every single day. So what specifically are you going to do? What things are you going to get into when it involves exercise? I can tell you, for me and for most people who have success, that's a very simple goal. It's walking on a treadmill for 10 to 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Start with simple goals when it comes to your physical health, because you might be in a position where you've been taking not so good care of yourself And that's going to take some significant work. Are you going to start to eat healthier foods? Are you going to meditate? Are you going to start Pilates, yoga, whatever it is? What are you going to do to start feeling better? Because again, just because you quit nicotine does not automatically entitle you to feeling good. You've caused damage to your body. That's reality for a period of time. And now you have to put in the work and put in the long-term effort to feel better. So again, quitting nicotine is about what you're gaining back, and it's about long-term success. It's about long-term goal setting, not short-term. Oh, I'm going to quit, I'm going to save some money, I'm going to work out once or twice a week, and I'm going to eat healthier. Why are you doing those things, and what are those things going to lead to long term? What is better health going to get you mentally and physically? What are better finances going to help you do long term? What are better relationships going to look like in your life long term? So again, when it comes to quitting nicotine, especially for the first 3 months, I don't want you to think short-term goals. I want you to think long-term, big picture goals. Yes, it's good to have short-term, midterm, and long-term goals, of course, but remember, you're in this for the long haul. When you quit nicotine, you should have made a promise to yourself. And that promise is never again. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, no matter the scenario, I will never again use this drug. I will never again, no matter what happens, use nicotine. I will never again vape. I will never again smoke. When you say something like that, I want you to mean it. And in order to achieve it, you need to have a long-term plan, because there's going to be some days that challenge you. Even a year to 2 years out, it might cross your mind. You don't have to make a big deal of it, but you have to have a plan in place for how you're going to deal with it. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in your personal life, never again are you going to use this substance. Have a plan, have the proper mindset, and I promise you're going to achieve long-term success. Remember, this isn't about the short term. You're in it for the long haul this time. Catch me in my next video where I talk about Cannabinoid Hyperemesis Syndrome. If you smoke weed and you haven't been feeling too good, and you're like, oh my God, my stomach always hurts and I can't stop vomiting, this video is for you.